Look of love first, correct? Look of love first, correct? Look of love first. Yes. Okay, okay.
Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Oh, the Father waits with open arms. He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. Come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination as all within you hope for you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He wants to hold you and to wipe those tears away. Well, the door's unlocked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. There's room enough in the home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. Come on in.
Good morning. Hey guys, can you pass the signs over? Miss Katie, where's the bucket? You have the bucket? Okay. Perfect. All right. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. So, as you can see, we have water day today. Yep, nice big cooler full of Capri Sun and water bottles out there with us. Next week, the Uniteens on Friday through Sunday are going on their retreat up to St. Simon's Island. Yeah, woo. And then the day that they are finishing up and driving back, our YOUers will leave for International YOU Conference in Unity Village. Yeah. So next week, there will be YFM for preschool through 5th grade. So parents, bring those kids, and we'll have a blast. Any teens who are not going through retreats are invited to come and enjoy the service with parents. Yeah. All right. So, and thank you to the Hirschfeld family for helping us with setting up and breaking down the water play today. Thanks for that. Yeah. Do you have something for us, Nancy?
Oh, I have a question. Who knows what the word consciousness means? All right, Landon, I'm trusting you. Don't say anything your parents will get mad about. What's consciousness?
When you kind of or you're like a lot of people and you're like afraid or something.
Right, so where do your thoughts come from?
Your brain.
Right, so your thoughts are held in your consciousness. All the words that you say come from what you're thinking up here, right? So your brain and your consciousness are inside you. And so if you have the consciousness that you're having a bad day, what does your brain tell you? I'm having a
Bad day.
right. So if we hold a positive consciousness, then the things that happen to us through the day come to us based on what's up here. Paul Todd, what do you think consciousness is?
Our thoughts.
Yes, our thoughts. And what about your prayers? Where's that? Where do they come
Thoughts
from?
too, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So what I want you guys to know that we're talking about today is that in order for us to have a really good day, we have not just to have a positive consciousness, but a healthy consciousness. So the minute we think bad thoughts about people, we need to let them go. The minute we think bad thoughts about ourselves, what should we do?
Let them free.
Yeah, let
A
them free.
butterfly.
Yeah, let them free like a butterfly. Absolutely. So when you hold things in your inner mind that are good for you, your body hears it and your body helps you have a good day. So if I say all day long, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, what does my body hear? Bad arm, right?
Repeat it.
Yes, yes. Say that in the microphone so they hear you.
Repeat it going to your brain.
Yeah. So I want you to just practice just being aware. You don't have to do anything else, but just be aware. What are you thinking? And is it healthy? Is it going to help you or hurt you? Is it going to help somebody else or hurt somebody else? Okay? Because if we all hold the right consciousness, we could lift everybody up out of their worst day. Even your parents, your family, your friends. They're having a bad day. Don't walk away and go, oh, another bad day. Just say, wow, I need to lift them up so they have a better day. And they'll feel it. All right? So that's what we're going to work on today. All right, let's bless you and send you on your merry way.
Yep. We love you. We bless you. We truly appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. We love you. We love you. We really, really love you. Good job. Can you help me? There's a bucket. There should be a bucket. There isn't a bucket.
Good morning, Unity of Tampa. By the way, I am the other Jill. I didn't know I had an alter ego until a week ago. I would loosely describe the experience as having a minor identity crisis. Anyways, moving on. Okay, do we have any new visitors today? First time people? Couple over here and you all just got a flower. Anyways, if you at the back table after the end of the service, if you leave your email so we can send you a newsletter and not spam you, you will get a Unity T-shirt just like the one she was holding up, but not the one I'm wearing. And by the way, Charles Fillmore actually did not say this. Okay. Are there any second or third time people here? Raise your hand so we can acknowledge you. Going right over here. Okay. All right. Announcements. There's a number of places you can get them from. You have a bulletin. There's the email newsletter, which I just mentioned. You can do Facebook, website, mobile app. And, if you want to tell anybody you're here, you can do that in social media. After which, silence your cell phone so you will not get any crank phone calls during meditation. Okay. We have a welcome for newcomers today and every second Sunday of the month, which is today. Julia Thornburg, who is our ambassador, will be in Fellowship Hall after the service to meet, greet, and answer any questions you have. So you're welcome to stop by. Okay, some little update on YFM. Today, it's open for preschool through the 5th grade kids. If you're Unitine, or YOUer, you get to stay and listen to Nancy. Oh, that's July 19th. I thought it was today. Never mind. All right. And on August 2nd, the clubhouse will be open for classes as usual. Okay. Today we have the care team mat makers. They are meeting in Fellowship Hall. That is, oh, it is. Okay, so that was corrected. Okay. So we make, we make sleeping mats for the homeless. You can, and you learn how to weave plastic shopping bags, just in case you didn't know how to do that. Okay, moving on, we have the karmic astrology and past life regression, and that is meeting tomorrow night in Fellowship Hall. Okay. And I need two hands to do this, unfortunately. Okay. Men's group is meeting this coming Saturday, the 18th, and there's a new topic, which is drawn down on a slide. And last but not least, we have birthdays. Okay. Bruce Hall, his heavenly birthday is on the 12th. Elliot Dickinson is on the 14th. And Tina Holiday is on the 15th. And is there anybody we missed out there? Raise your hand. Huh? That's for this week's birthdays, yes. Is anybody, if anybody has a birthday this week that we missed, please raise your hand. You could be 29 as many times as you like. Okay, and yes. Okay.
Lots of things happening here today. So, first of all, if you were wondering who are those people that were singing, come on in today. We have wonderful guests here that are standing in for Elliot today, and they are sisters, by the way. Esty and Carly, will you stand, please? Esty's in the black, Carly's in the green. And I promise them you'll do whatever they make you do, so sing along. Anyway, we are grateful to have you. Thank you. And I also want to shout out and thank Susan Scaglione. Where'd she go? Oh, there you are. Sorry, I saw you were over there earlier. Stand up, Susan. So Susan, is in the choir. Stand up. And Susan's playing for us today. So for those of you who are new, our music director's out and our pianist is out on the same day. And Elliot's out next Sunday too. And we have Cure performing next Sunday. And David, will you turn me down? It's really too loud for me and probably too loud for them. Thank you. And then also I wanted to do a quick shout out to Donna. I thanked her earlier, but Donna, I want to thank you for helping one of our congregants this week as a retired nurse. She went to somebody's appointment with them and was able to help get the person on track, which is a huge thing because this person's been struggling. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So I want to thank David, who came in yesterday and put all our chairs back and moved them all out last Sunday. We had a group here from Steinbrenner High School for 2 days from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thursday and Friday. And I'll come back to that. Oh, right. So, Greg, could you fast forward and I'll come back to that? So these are some of the kids that were here on the last 2 days. I think there were 30 some kids in here. But they had needed a place. Their school was closed for the summer for repairs. And they had no place to rehearse for their retreat this summer. So we gave them our church. And they had a wonderful time. And they wrote a beautiful thank you note already. So David, thank you for helping us out. If you weren't here last Sunday, I'll come back to Facebook in just a minute. If you weren't here last Sunday, Peace Poll, was installed, our second one. So take time to go look. It's really beautiful. And we had a lovely ceremony. And also, I want to mention that our Youth Development Scholarship fundraiser for the future of our children's programs and them being able to go on all these rallies, we hit 16,050 of our 20. So we are moving in the right direction, and we're going to keep it open a few more weeks and see, just keep moving forward. So thank you to everyone who has made a donation already. And now let's go back to Facebook for a minute. All right, so on Facebook, all right, and YouTube, I have Vivian who's home icing, so take care of your leg. I have Jean and Ken who made it to Canada from Maine, so I saw you're online. And Julie and Mark are still in Maine, so shout out to you. I need to shout out to my friend Anna in Colorado. I know that I know those guys are crazy, right? The lobster, isn't that funny? For those of you who don't know, we have 2 congregants who went to Maine and 2 others who decided to go up and see him. So, and the McGregors in Michigan, we have missed you for a while now. I wish you wouldn't have gone back, but I understand. And so Colorado, Ann, I want to shout out to you. I'm holding you in prayer. I know it's been a difficult week. And Linda and Dave, if you're watching in Colorado, shout out to you too. So we have lovely people everywhere, and I'm grateful for all of our online viewers. All right, that's it for me. Let's do our affirmation. There is only one and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And before I forget, where's Debbie Rowe? Debbie, stand up a minute. How many of you from our old days remember Debbie Rowe? So Debbie's here. We haven't seen her in years. So please take time to say hello to Debbie after. Debbie, it's great to see you again. All right. Today's daily word is guidance. In the divine presence, I am guided. Divine guidance is not only found in burning bushes or mind-blowing revelations. More often, it arises as gentle nudges, subtle enough to overlook, ordinary enough to dismiss. Yet these quiet signals are holy too. A craving for sweetness, a need for fresh air, a muscle that tightens or relaxes, all can be taken as cues to care for our body and our soul. As I become present to the fullness of my humanity, my senses, intuition, and inner knowing, that's when I recognize guidance as ever flowing. It invites a restorative resting of mind and heart. It is an alert stillness that listens, a receptive openness where clarity emerges and gentle direction unfolds. I trust the quiet impulses that draw me forward, allowing the simplest moments to lead me toward my soul's fulfillment with ease. And they chose this Bible verse for today's daily word. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. So if you're looking for signs, maybe don't wait for them to hit you like lightning. That's the message. All right. Thank you for being here, and we're looking forward to what you have in store for us. Everybody stand. We're going to join this sing-along.
We're out of the shadows, bound for the gallows, a dead man walking, so love came calling. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. 6 feet under, I thought it was over.
I told you they'd be welcoming. Thank you for standing up and supporting them, even if you weren't singing. I told them what great people you were, and they had nothing to worry about. So I want you to know they already recognized how welcome they were early in this morning. So, all right, this is a great story. Bobby Lopez, thank you for sending this. This really is good timing. We've actually had this story on our list since 5:31, and we never told it. And oddly enough, it goes with today's message, but we all know divine timing is important. So, this is a group out of the University of California, Berkeley. And at a time when endless scrolling and constant notifications dominate daily life, a group of college students at this university are trying something refreshingly simple: put your phones away and reconnect with the real world. Yes. So, this is such a cool thing. Students on campus have started hosting no phone parties, gatherings where attendees have to leave their devices behind, focus instead on conversation, creativity, and genuine human connection. The events are organized by a group called Project Reboot, a student led movement focused on helping young people build healthier relationships with technology. According to a survey of UC Berkeley undergrads, 78% of students said their phone use prevents them from thinking deeply, being creative, or engaging fully with ideas. One student said, "It stinks on a regular basis that I'm having to fight with my phone, and I feel like I'm losing control over my life." That feeling is one reason the no phone gatherings have resonated with so many students. Without screens competing for their attention, conversations becoming more meaningful, and people feel more present with one another. Through small but unintentional habit changes, Project Reboot hopes students can strengthen qualities like mindfulness, discipline, resilience, and creativity while spending less time trapped in endless scrolling. I know none of you do that. The students behind the movement hope their idea spreads far beyond the Berkeley campus. In a world filled with distractions, they believe putting down a phone for a few hours might actually be one of the most powerful ways to reconnect with yourself and the people around you. So I love this story because we all know it's not just for the students, right? So we all know if we added up the amount of time people are on their phones and social media, it could be a full day every week. So we need to really be mindful of who we are not connecting with. Anyway, that's the story for the day. I'm going to invite Carly and Esty up. They're going to sing for us before we go into meditation.
Feel free to please join in with us. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear that starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear that starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, family, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, family, let's go down. Down in the river to pray. Thank you, guys.
So beautiful. So I'm going to invite you now to just take a few deep breaths. And if you're comfortable, close your outer eyes. And just allow yourself to feel the joy of this day. And as you quietly let everything go, open your heart to the words I'm going to share, taking in what's right for you on this beautiful day. Today, I open my mind to living from a place of positive consciousness, grounded in divine truth. As I turn within, I remember that the truth of my being is that I am one with the living presence of God. That good that is everywhere present. I am not separate from peace, wisdom, love, or strength. These qualities are already within me. They are waiting to be recognized and welcomed and expressed. And as I breathe gently, I release the habit of giving power to fear and to worry and to resentment or even doubt. I don't deny the circumstances outside of me that may call for my attention, or maybe my compassion, or my wisdom. But I consciously choose not to let them rule my inner life. I claim my spiritual authority by choosing thoughts that are life-giving, faith-filled, and aligned with divine good. And I trust that this is what will lead me to my highest good. In this quiet moment, I become aware of my consciousness as sacred ground. What I plant in this space matters. I choose to plant gratitude and hope and forgiveness. And I plant the expectation of good for me and for all. I let my mind become a clear channel through which divine ideas can flow freely. And I affirm that my thoughts are creative. And I use this gift with love and responsibility. When anxiousness arises, I meet it with compassion and allow myself to gently return to truth. When criticism appears, I choose understanding. When discouragement speaks, I listen more deeply for the still small voice of spirit, reminding me that I am guided, and I am supported, and I am enough. Every person, including me, carries sacred worth. And I remember that love is stronger than fear, and that peace is always available. I rest in the silence and take this in. As I gently begin to awaken to this moment, I am reminded to welcome thoughts that bless, that I need to speak words that heal, and that I need to take actions that express the truth of my inner being. And as I gently open my eyes, I'm reminded that I am centered in peace. So, as I mentioned to the kids, we're talking about maintaining a positive consciousness. And if you were here last week, you know that I talked about our 250 years as a country and the importance of our consciousness helping to shape the future of our country, and the importance of holding an honorable consciousness. But after I left here on Sunday, I realized that we really needed to talk more deeply about what does that mean to maintain an honorable and a positive consciousness. So, maintaining positive consciousness means that we choose to live in the awareness that spirit, God, divine love, higher wisdom, whatever you refer to that highest being, that is always present within us and around us. And the way that we do that is becoming more mindful of what we allow to take root inside our consciousness. For example, the words, the worries, the judgments, the memories, the beliefs, the things that we hold on to. And by meeting reality with spiritual strength rather than ignoring it, it's okay for us to acknowledge what's happening in our life while at the same time still refusing to surrender to whatever inner life despair we may be feeling over that. We can face our challenges and still hold on to peace. And we can feel human emotion while remembering we are divine beings. Maintaining a positive consciousness, it doesn't mean we force ourselves to be cheerful every moment. And especially not forcing ourselves to be cheerful when we don't feel cheerful. What it means is that we go deeper than the thought of optimism. Being cheerful is simply being optimistic, and we have to go beyond that to a place much deeper within ourselves where we really start to align our inner thinking to spirit. It's like this bringing our consciousness and spirit in the same place so that we start to pay attention to our thoughts and we question the stories we keep telling over and over and over again. Why are we telling them? Do they help us? Do they remind us we were a victim? Do they help us feel stronger? Or do they weaken us? Or worse yet, give us excuses for how we behave. Oh, I do that because, I've always had this problem. The only way we can get to a place to find our way back to truth, the truth that we are these divine, amazing human beings, capable of whatever we hold on to up here. And finding our way back to truth means remembering that wisdom we need to tap into is always available to us. That our good can unfold from whatever it is we are facing. So let's think about what's the first thing we could do, practical. Well, the first thing is to stop pretending everything's okay when it's not. How many of us do that? Okay. How many of us first lie to ourselves, I'm fine, and then we lie to the first person we see who says, you okay? I'm fine, right? Okay, it is never the right choice. Hear me say that a second time. It is never the right choice for our psyche to pretend something's okay when it's not. A positive consciousness does not mean we're wearing a mask to hide our pain. It is not some kind of spiritual performance or something we should be proud of that we can convince other people we're okay when we're not. It's not saying I'm fine when we're troubled or we're grieving or we're afraid or we're uncertain. It's also important for us to understand that pretending actually prevents our healing. Because what we do not acknowledge that is bothering us cannot be transformed. You can only change and transform pain into something good when you acknowledge that it is there. Now, you may not realize this, but think about it like this. I was thinking about this in the car, and I made this little note in my book, that How many times do we shove something down? It starts to come up, we quick push it down. Oh, not today. Can't deal with this today. That's got to go away. And we shove it down, but it keeps coming up. Well, when that happens, we aren't allowing it to come up so we can transform it and heal within. So we have to be able to do that. Unity does not teach us to ignore the human part of our life. It invites us to bring the most human part of life into the awareness of spirit. So it can be healed, so it can be transformed, so it can be open, and it doesn't become a gaping wound forever. Jeffrey will tell you, I'm always saying in our house, is that an old story? Because we shouldn't be talking about it. Because it's so easy. Well, don't you remember last year when? And it's like, no, I don't. Because I already let that go, but apparently you didn't. I'm just saying.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Jeffrey's got a mind like a steel trap. He can tell you the time of day it happened. And we both tease Melody about that. She'll say, 11:45. But here's an easy way for us to continue to think about it. Unhealthy denial is when we say nothing is wrong when something clearly needs our attention. But spiritual denial is when we say, what's happening right now has no power over me. That's the difference. When we have unhealthy denials, we're just pretending. But spiritual denials just simply say the condition does not have the ultimate power. Unhealthy denial avoids reality, and spiritual denial places reality in a much larger spiritual picture. Think of it simply. One keeps us stuck, and the other one frees us. So the second thing I want to point out is that we have to understand that consciousness is not mood or attitude. From a spiritual perspective, we can think of consciousness as our inner atmosphere and do that temperature gauge on what's happening inside of me. The place from which we speak and we feel and we pray and we make decisions, and the place from which we respond to life. The lens through which we interpret the world and the soil in which our spiritual life takes root. That's consciousness. If our inner atmosphere is filled with fear and resentment and doubt or limitation, we are going to experience life through that lens. If we choose to fill our inner atmosphere with faith and gratitude and love and forgiveness and possibility, we will experience life through that lens. We all know, we've said this for years here, the thoughts we dwell on are going to shape our perceptions. If you keep saying that someone is really bothering you and you're upset with someone, they will show up every minute of every day in your life until you finally admit you need to deal with that. And that influences our choices, and it helps us form our experiences when we use thoughts that shape the right perception. It doesn't mean every difficulty we face is our fault or that painful circumstances are caused by imperfect thinking. It does not mean that. That is metaphysical malpractice. When you start telling yourself, no, I've brought this on myself, that's why my leg is broken. It means we need to take spiritual authority in how we meet what shows up. that person we're upset with, it's how we meet them, not who they are. It's on us to make the change. We have the power to make the decision to choose fear and resentment and limitation, or faith, love, and divine possibility. Maintaining an affirming or positive consciousness is not passive, and it is not spiritual bypassing or avoiding responsibility. Those of you who don't know what spiritual bypassing is, that's what happens when we use our spiritual beliefs and practices to avoid, dismiss, or suppress unresolved emotional issues and psychological wounds. Most of us would be honest in saying that we're guilty of this with ourselves at the very least, and sometimes with others. Even when we say things like everything happens for a reason, just be positive, we are avoiding dealing with our issues. And when we say that to other people, we're not helping them. Our job is to ask them how long they want to hold on to their pain. Not to tell them, well, stay positive. Things will turn out well when they feel horrible. I hate when people do that to me, so I'm telling you ahead of time. I don't like to be told not to feel what I feel. I think it's so important to feel it, to say it, and then I'm really good about once it's out, I'm done with it. I'm a great fighter. I love to debate with people, but once it's out, I'm done. I don't really care what you say or what we say or how it ends. I just need to be heard once in a while. A positive consciousness is courageous. It's the ability for us to say, this situation may be difficult, but my faith and God are greater than the situation. One of my favorite things to remind myself of is that I always land on my feet no matter what I face. So I'm going to just work through whatever nightmare is in front of me. I may not see it the way I need to see it initially, but divine wisdom is always with us. Holding a positive consciousness does not ignore the storm. It remembers there's an I in the storm. We in Florida know that better than anyone. There's that perfect center in the middle of the ugliest thing that hits the state. That's where the calm and the peace and the beauty are. Our next lessons is to deepen our understanding of denials and affirmations. It's something that our co-founders in Unity, Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, really prided themselves on in building the Unity movement. As I mentioned earlier, pretending a denial is not a rejection of reality. It is a refusal to give power to fear, lack, illness, conflict, or discouragement. It's our sacred release. A condition doesn't define me, fear doesn't govern me, and the appearance of any kind of difficulty does not have the final word. And once we deny the power of any condition, that's when we plant those seeds of higher truth. Think of it simply. I try to keep things simple. An affirmation plants a higher truth in your consciousness. A denial clears the ground. And then we affirm and plant the seed. So we're going to deny the power something has, and we're going to plant something better. Unity teaches us that spiritual truth is meant to be lived, not just talked about. It's not enough to affirm peace and prayer and then carry our hostility into our next conversation. We have to walk the talk. If you're going to say you're carrying peace, then you need to be peaceful. It's not enough to affirm abundance. And I'm abundant, I am abundant, I am blessed, and then constantly talk about how you lack abundance. those things cross each other out. Each time we notice ourselves returning to worry or judgment or discouragement, it's an opportunity for us to grow. We can pause and we can breathe and we can make a better choice. We can bless the moment, bless ourselves, bless other people. And in this way, it becomes our form of spiritual resilience. That's what we're really trying to do, is build our spiritual resilience. That's when we'll be able to rise above the pull of negativity and return again and again to the higher truth of who we are. And then we can learn to see obstacles as opportunities for our growth, delays as invitations to trust, and difficult people or situations as chances to practice compassion, patience, and wisdom. Let's review today's lessons. Maintaining a positive consciousness requires understanding the following. First, pretending we are okay will hurt us. Pretending can prevent our healing. 2, that consciousness is more than mood or attitude. It's the lens through which we interpret life. 3, that a positive consciousness cannot be passive. It is our refusal to surrender our spiritual nature. And number 4, that denials and affirmations can empower us. Denials clearing the ground, affirmations planting the seeds. And the simple affirmation I wrote for today is, I am maintaining a positive consciousness. Let's say that together. I am maintaining a positive consciousness. And our quote is from Eckhart Tolle. Being spiritual has nothing to do with what you believe and everything to do with your state of consciousness. Let's take that in. So we pause for a moment, say thank you, God, for the opportunity to choose the consciousness we decide to hold, to recognize when we are holding ourselves back, to seek that inner atmosphere that supports us instead of clouding our judgment. We are reminded that we are powerful spiritual beings in this human journey, and all we have to do is plant that seed. And so it is. Amen. All right, a couple of things. First, if you are, Liliana is our prayer chaplain on duty. Thank you, Liliana. So she'll be up front afterwards. And I would like to ask for prayers for AJ and Mabel, both in a very difficult time in their lives. Audrey and Dolores, both hospitalized right now, so hold Dolores in your prayers, please. And Vivian, who's still healing, and David Florence, who also needs our prayers. If you have a prayer request, please, if you're online, go online and submit it. If you're here, you can use the prayer envelope in the back of the seats. And then just put it in the prayer box if you would. And as we say every single Sunday, we recite this giving affirmation to remind ourselves about just how abundantly blessed this community is. So let's say our affirmation together. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. All right, gives me great pleasure to invite Esty and Carly back up. They're going to sing for us. Thank you so much.
Beautiful sermon. And I was going to, originally, when Elliot told me that the sermon was on maintaining a positive consciousness, I wanted to sing Bump in the Road. It's one of my original songs because I was thinking, it's just a bump in the road. But after hearing your sermon, I'd like to change it because I feel that this song goes a lot better. And also seeing what and feeling the love in this community. This one's called I Believe. So don't look at the screen. You light up my world. I wanna light up yours too. You inspire me. I wanna be like you. Show me the way as we follow our hearts. Learn while we play and try to do our part. Well, I believe in me, 'cause I believe in you. I do what I do because you help me too. You raise me up and I'll heal you too. I am who I am because you help me through. We have been all over the nation. Right here, my home is my salvation. So much support for every situation. So much love, that's why I'm in heaven. We learn, we grow from all our mistakes. We learn to love through all the heartaches. We gain some knowledge and we'll pass it along through our actions and through our songs. And I give thanks each and every day. Heart full of gratitude, I'm on my way. And I believe in me, 'cause I believe in you. I do what I do because you help me too. You raise me up and I'll heal you. I am who I am because you help me through. I believe in me 'cause I believe in you. I do what I do because you help me too. You raise me up and I'll heal you too. I am who I am because you help me through. You help me through. I like watching our dreams come true. I wanna be like you. I wanna rub off on you too. I like watching our dreams come true. I believe in me 'cause I believe in you. I do what I do because you help me too. You raise me up and I'll heal you too. I am who I am because you help me through. I believe in me 'cause I believe in you. I do what I do because you help me too. You raise me up and I'll heal you too. I do what I do because you help me too. You help me through.
Thank you so much for being here today. All right, thank you. We're going to stand up and let Susan lead us in the peace song. right, let's take the energy in. Get what you can from whoever you're holding on to and give them a little back. And then let's say the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great. God bless you. Have a great week.